initial intention of the people who send me to jail is that either I won't come back, I'm going to die there. It's the one supplying the drugs in Gauteng. So now, the National Commissioner, get these people, they find the cargo, they took it from me.
Fuck me.
Wait.
When Senzo was about to receive that, that's when the bullet came.
Yo.
And I cried for the very first time, very serious. My brother died when I was in jail. Through a heart attack. You see.
Is it worth it in the end?
I've been promised 45 million if I get out of this case.
Inda Barimini, we are back, ladies and gentlemen, with a special episode. One of the craziest interviews we've done ever. That was insane. So we had Advocate Teffo in the building. Before I tell you about what happened in the episode, please welcome JJ, our friend of the show, in for Salt Penduka, was in Bali.
Bali.
Hey,
Is he even coming back, dog? It looks like it's not even coming
It's too relaxed today.
Selling t-shirts now. It's not coming back.
If you remember, a few weeks ago, we asked Chillers to create a flavor and design a can for the Chillers Punch Limited Edition. So now we're at the final stage of the campaign. So starting today, we've got 3 designs. So
Dope.
top 3 finalists. These are the designs A, B, and C. Please choose which one is your favorite. And the ones that Chillers choose is the one that we're gonna go with, and we're gonna end up, doing the
Putting
flavor.
it in the market.
Yeah, and release the limited edition for spring. Yeah, so get voting right now. You can vote in the comments. You can vote on social media. Anyway, just choose A, B, or C, whichever one you like, whatever tickles your fancy, and we're gonna go with that because this is a flavor for the Chillers by the Chillers.
What
Literally.
What if it tastes dope? Why do you want to make it a limited edition?
Guzangenye.
I'm just asking.
Guzangenye.
And also, the other 2 flavors look dope.
Yeah.
I don't know, Mac.
Well, we'll let the Chillers decide.
Yeah.
But yeah, make sure you choose between A, B, or C. The interview we're about to check out. What did you guys think? What was your Ghost Lady? Yeah, crazy, man.
It's just what lies heavy in my heart is how we cannot have trust in our justice system. It just highlighted everything that we are not safe in the hands of the leaders, that the people that are put out there we think that I should be doing right. Nothing is good out there.
Advocate Teffo dropped names, he dropped files, he didn't hold back, which we appreciate.
Yeah.
And you got to commend him for that,
Bravery.
When you mentioned bravery, I'm so sad because we didn't commend him for that at the end of the episode, which I think we should have, because for him to come and say the stuff that he said, it takes a really, really brave man. And I hope God continues to protect him,
Yeah.
And for you, JJ?
I'm just happy that the world will finally get to hear his side of the story. Because he's been called names, he's been labeled crazy, and we never understood, So there's an opportunity for people to actually finally meet the man, see the man.
Hear him in his own words.
100%.
Yeah.
So that's the biggest thing for me.
Yeah, man. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, can we give it up for the greatest advocate of all time, Mr. Advocate Teffo. Here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the most wanted person in the country right now. They probably have a snipe on him right now. Can you close the doors there? Close the curtains there. Make sure. Are we safe? Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Advocate Daniel Teffo. Welcome, sir. Thank you so much for your time, man.
Thank you for having me, McG.
Yeah. I heard that you were a police officer before you became a lawyer.
Yes, indeed. 10 in... But I will sound like an old man, if I say I disclosed the age.
We're all old here, Chief. We're all old here.
No, I'm joking. Yeah, I started in 1995 at Pretoria West College. And then my first station was in Pretoria.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Let me just move this. Yes.
Yes, thank you. And then here I was telling Tuso when we turn here that I reminiscent 1996 because I just work across the road in Fairland. Yeah, 96. Then year 2000, I got transferred. I went to Sandton. I worked in Sandton until 2005. I went to Pretoria. Yeah, Pretoria, that's where I worked until I resigned in 2014.
So you were like a proper cop?
I was, Bobby, on the trap. I was patrolling here.
Did you ever like shoot anyone?
At the college, I was... actually, you said before we start, if we are saved, the sniper and everything. I was number 3. And musketry, yes, in shooting.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
So I know all the sides of sniping and then I know how to Google and then to shoot in the right target at the right time. Yes. So that's why I'm not so scared. Whatever is happening here is a small thing.
Beautiful. And then
because God has prepared for me this. You saw it coming one day.
100%. Yeah. How do you get into law then? Because I know you've got is it a PhD in education or an MBA? What do you have?
You're promoting me. I don't have PhD.
What are your qualifications? What do you have?
No, actually, my qualification, it's firstly is a police diploma, as I was in the police. I've got the labor relations. Those I got along the way when I was still at the junior ranks. And then, lastly, I've got the LLB. It's the highest qualification I do have in relation to the law. And I studied my LLB while I was in the police. I did that as a full-time, but not like I resigned from the police. I studied full-time. By the time when I started, I was working like in the uniform. But later when I start, I was in the detective. I then revert back to the uniform. Because in the uniform, you've got the time. You are working 4 days, 4 days in, 4 days off. So I had literally like 6 days actually to attend the classes. So I was I started at Vista in Mamelodi. So I often make a joke to say, it's like I'm got more qualifications because I've got about 3 students' numbers for one qualification. You see? So I've got a student number for Vista, Mamelodi. Then the first year that I started at Vista, there was a strike for a period of it was regarding the financial exclusion. Yes. So strike started somewhere in February until we returned to the classes after Good Friday. So then we went through that year and then realizing that the following year, when you are studying part-time, now I've got I'm matured. So that time you are full-time, you've got this, some of the are new, they are newly the registered student. So myself, I was concerned about the time. The time was not on my side. I just wanted myself completing this 4-year degree. Yes. So the following year, I went to WUDEC. WUDEC is Vista University Distance Education Campus, which was in town in Pretoria. So now I'm in my 2nd year. Then WUDEC is not like a semester. Like when you are at Vista, it's a first semester 6 months, second semester another 6 months. So Vista, WUDEC was like the whole year. You write exam at the end of the year, October, November. So I took about 22 modules when I was at WUDEC. Yeah, so come the end of the year, we wrote the exams. I collected 18. And then I not failed per se, but 2 of 4 gave me agrotet. So I did write the 2, then I collected them. So I had, out of 22, I had 20 modules collected that year. So I carry over 2 to the third year. Then the third year, that's when started that issue of, I think you'll remember the merging of the institutions, the universities. Yeah, so VUDEC, as it was a distance education, merged with the UNISA. And then Vista Mamelodi merged with the UP, University of Pretoria. Then, by that time, I was still working in Sandton as a police officer. So, for being at VUDEC, which is part of Vista, now I wanted to come back to Joburg. So I had to go to Vista Soweto, which became UJ, merged with the RAW. So I became the UJ. In my third year, I became the UJ student. Yes, I've been at UJ Soweto for a year. The following year, which is the last year, final year, is then we relocated to Auckland Park full time. Yes. Okay. Yeah, so I graduated on the 3rd of April. No, 3rd of March. 2008.
Wow.
Yes.
Congratulations, man. Round of applause to you, man. Round of applause to you. So where I want to start, where, this is something the whole country's been talking about. And I just want to get your insight on this because you're one of the first people to go out and say that, some of the SAPS, they're in bed with drug cartels and everybody laughed at you. But recently, General Mkwanazi, ne? Mkwanazi,
Lieutenant General.
Yes.
Yeah.
He had a press briefing where he was alluding to the same things you were saying. Where were you and what did you think when you saw that on TV?
Yeah, man. Let me say this, actually. I got out of prison. Okay, firstly, let me say, I was arrested on the 1st of August, 2023. So I got out of jail on the 10th of December last year, 2024. The day Tlagata passed on. Tlagata, I'm referring to Advocate Mgomezulu, in this case of Senzo Meiwa. He passed on the 10th of December. Then Daniel came out of prison on the same day Tlagata passed on. So you know that there is a Joshua in the Bible and there is a Daniel in the Bible. So this, to me, it wasn't coincidence. It was a spiritual thing, which signified to me that, you know what, we are in the situation whereby we are fighting some spirit from the darkest place. You see, because in this case, let me be honest with you, in this case, there is a serious witchcraft here. Serious things that have happened in this case. So now, after I got out of the jail, it's not like I got out of the jail straight. I went to attend. By that time, I was in Sun City. So that morning of the 10th of December, I went to court. So at court, I was found guilty of attempted assault of the white police woman. It was for the very first time, attempted assault. Then one is guilty after having been in prison for 17 months. So after that, I lie low. See, I was quiet because I came out of the jail. I was supposed to be angry, but somehow I was not angry. But I was angry. But I was not angry. Yes. I didn't want to be this victim of my situation, you see. Because according to me, I believed that there was a reason for me to be in jail, even though I was not even charged. You see, that has never happened anywhere, where a person can be in prison but was not even charged for any wrongdoing. But I have to lie when I was in prison because, I've learned a lot in prison. I was relocated at the single cells. where they called it a high-risk area. Like a person of my caliber and others who got arrested, they stay in the single cells. But after
Did you meet anyone that you put in jail?
Pardon?
Did you meet anyone that you put in jail?
Fortunately not. Because, no, remember, when I got to jail last year, I was how many years since I left the police? 2014 to 2024.
About 9 years, yeah.
Was 10 years?
10 years, 10 years, 10 years, yes.
Yes. But even if in that 10 years I have to meet someone that I put in jail, that person was going to be happy and feel so honored to be with me in jail. You see, not that it's going to be dangerous to me.
Yeah.
Because I can tell you, in my career for 19 years, I don't think I've arrested more than 5 people.
Oh, okay.
Yes. I wouldn't just arrest a person. When I arrest a person, there is a reason why I should arrest that person.
So you're in a single cell now, yes?
Yeah, but I stayed only 2 months because I now wanted to go and stay in the section where people are. Because once you are in the single cell, that's where you will sometimes, okay, it's fine. Sometimes you'll feel like you are safe. Those who brought you to jail, they say, no, you are safe here. And even someone who would like to be in that, because at the sections, that's where it's a mix-up, you see. So after 2 months, I wanted to go to the sections. Because myself, I feel so lonely, but not lonely literally in the sense of being loneliness. It's sometimes you need to talk to the people. Yeah. Remember in jail, what I can tell you about the jail is that there's lunch, not lunch, actually supper in jail. Yes, until 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock.
At night?
No.
During the day?
During the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the last meal.
So you're done for the day, midday?
You're done for the day. It's only at 5, you'll be having 5 slides. Yeah, late. Then that is the last.
So as someone that's recognizable, you first day, you step into, let's say, general population where everybody is. What happens then?
Yeah.
Do they recognize you? Hey, advocate, X.
I was recognized. I was recognized. And what I can tell you that is that the initial intention of the people who sent me to jail is that either I won't come back, I'm going to die there. If I don't die there, I'll be mad. Yes. These are the intentions, you see. So I shouldn't come back as an ordinary person. If I don't come back with a mock bag, I should come back as someone who is insane. Then I can be declared unfit to practice as a lawyer.
And there were no attempts on your life while you were in jail, no?
No one
attempted to kill you while you were in jail?
No, like I'm saying, when I was in jail, actually I started in Khosimampuru. In Khosimampuru, I spent 9 months. On the 9th month, I got the bail, 1,000. So when I got the bail, immediately I paid. So when I was thought that I would be going home, they said, no, remember you've got the case in Johannesburg. So now you don't go home. People from Johannesburg, the police from Johannesburg, they will come and fetch you on Monday, which was going to be the 29th. Remember, I got the bail on the 24th of April, 2024. But now they didn't want me to go home. I have to stay until wait for the Monday, the 29th. So now, if I got the bail and I paid the bail from the 24th until that 29th, I'm illegal in prison. You see. But they didn't care. I have to stay there until Monday when the people from Johannesburg, the police, they come fetch me at Khosimampuru.
And during all this time, no one tried to kill you? Like no one came into your bunker or something?
Or poison your food?
I have been poisoned.
You were poisoned?
Yeah, Khosimampuru. December 2023. Through the chicken licken. That was me, I did the poison.
Who was the chicken licking from?
One of the inmates at the single cells. So this was planned, but now, as I'm speaking now, it is there, but it was fortunately, I would say fortunately, because it was December of 2023. Then April 2024, that's when I got the bail. That's when I have to go to Johannesburg. So it was like this would be a slow poison.
Oh, slow
Yeah,
poison.
yes. It was diagnosed while I was in Johannesburg prison. Yes, by the doctor. You see, and that had impact also. Do you see my fingers here?
Mm.
See? Yes.
Your fingers, your nails are gone.
Nails are gone. You see,
Is that the poison?
it's that impact of the poison.
Yes.
You keep using this word, they. They thought I will never come back. They wanted me to be in a body bag. They poisoned me. They. I think you know what I'm going to ask you next.
I sense that. They are my former employer in the police. In the LPC. So all these things that you've heard about me, that I'm struck of the role, that is not true. It was wished that I can be struck of the role. What happened is this. From my subsistence in the police, for the better part of my life as a police officer, I've been activist in the union. You see, every place, like I started here, just across the street, Felland. I became the union leader, like chairperson. So I don't know what they saw in me. Everywhere where I'll go, normally I've literally might have worked about 7 stations.
Yeah.
Everywhere where I arrive, when they have to appoint the leadership of the union, they have to appoint me as a chairperson.
Yeah.
And there was a time where I tried to refuse to be. They said, no, if you don't want to accept this, in the meantime, we pass this position of the chairperson. We elect another, we fill another positions. But that chairperson is yours. You see, we give you 24 hours, go and think of it. But okay, myself on my own, I'll just, all right. I don't know what they see in me. They saw what they saw in terms of the leadership. I accept the position all along. You see, I represented the members of the police everywhere. So now, along those lines, I was ruffling the feather somehow, somewhere. Wherever I worked at the police station, I was never in good terms with the leadership. I'm referring to your station commander. See, not because I buy into the trouble. Okay, the trouble followed me, and I've accepted that because I'm not a yes person. You see, I had this natural thing in me that I cannot take it when I see someone who's a commander or a senior person as manhandling or harassing a member. You see, that's where I will get in. So that's why I never in the good books of the leadership of being the station or any higher institution within the criminal justice cluster.
So when he says his employers, who's he talking about, Majay?
I'm trying to understand because you also referred to the union.
Employer, I was referring to my former employer, SAPS.
SAPS.
Yes.
So you're saying
so
someone in the SAPS, or you saying the SAPS as an institution? I think it's important that we.
Yes. No, I'll come and no, they are individuals. Not the institution is against me.
Yeah.
No. The people in the institution are, well, actually, let me say first this. Currently, where I am now, this war I'm facing is the racist being in the SAPS, being in the NPA, being the judiciary, and the corrupt people ganged against me.
Got you.
See.
Mm.
So now I'm reporting to my employer now is LPC. I'm accounting to LPC. Any misconduct that I may be doing, whatever, I'm accounting to LPC, Legal Practice Council. I'm no longer reporting to South African Police Service because I parted ways with the SAPS on the 13th of January, 2014.
Got you.
Yes. So now, this is an opportune moment for even my former employer to come and get on this bandwagon. Now that what started all these things is now my involvement in the Senzo Mewa case.
Of course.
See, because in this case, not any lawyer in this country was willing to be part of this.
Yeah, we'll get to the case in a short while.
So
I just want us to finish this
Yes.
the statement that you made about the SAPS. So which are the individuals that you're talking about?
Yeah. So in relation to the issue of me being struck with the role, actually the SAPS people, I'm referring to the lieutenant. Yeah, let me say, where General Mkonazi has left the gaps, I'll be filling the gaps, the spaces, in terms of the naming the people. And I must just warn you, if you want to warn me not to name the names, but how do you know that I'm speaking the truth if I don't name the names? I don't attach the name to this incidents. That is troubling me. You see? I'm going to say the names.
Yes.
Yeah, and literally so. Yes. So after I got into this case, then it was realized that some people in the SAPS, they informed the people in the NPA. Say, no, you know what? You got this guy. He's a trouble to us in the SAPS. We fire the members here, he's representing them, we bring them back. So now, you must know that he's going to crack this case. And someone who's got his hands in the cookie jar, insofar as the Mewa case is concerned, started to be concerned in the NPA. And here I will say specifically, I'm referring to the prosecutorial team led by Advocate George Baloyi, the prosecutor, leading prosecutor in this matter. I'm saying this because I find something out, but which I will say it later.
Of course.
Yeah, when we are in this matter. Yes. So now there has to be some disturbance because I'm a kind of a rogue element to be involved in this case. So it was then the drama that you have seen between me and the judge, because the Molo Maumera, see, is a judge. So there were some issues that has to torment me so that I cannot relax until I just quit out of my my own volition. See. So what happened earlier, the arrest that you saw, the arrest that you saw at the High Court, it was the beginning of the things to come. They thought after they would have arrested me, I won't come back. See, I'll cower. No problem. I came back as if nothing happened. And there are a few who blamed that as a barbaric. But the judge never blamed that when it happened to him. And I was surprised. But later on, I learned why I shouldn't have been surprised. But this is not normal. If I'm a judge and then something barbaric happened within my court, that will start to make my court like it's not, the proceedings within my court to look impure, something that is disturbing. I don't voice it out to my senior. The senior I'm referring to, the authority that appointed the judge. So in this regard, you are referring to the person like Deputy Judge President Aubrey Ledwaba. Is the one. Remember, Gauteng is divided into two divisions. We've got the North Gauteng, which is Pretoria, and South Gauteng, which is Johannesburg. So this matter is in North Gauteng. So the appointing authority is Deputy Judge President Ledwaba. But Ledwaba never came and say anything after that incident of me being arrested in court, because he was part of the planning of the whole thing. See, so that's where the judiciary become tainted in relation to this matter. See, so I have to be like the poking of the bear or poking of the tiger. So now let's see if this tiger will really cower by our own tactics that we come about.
The president has set up a commission of inquiry around this matter. And you spoke about names. Would it be correct to assume that you'll also be taking part and using your words, because you said you will be filling in the gaps where Mr. Mkhwanazi, the gaps that he left out? Because in essence, my interpretation, and I think the people in the room, in here, would assume that.
That will be a correct assumption. Yeah, as if you know, I told other guy who is close to me. He's a very careful guy. Was very concerned about my situation when I was in jail. Then he said, no, President is giving the speech on Sunday. That I saw. But I just said, you know what? President Ramaphosa, I've listened to him several times back. And I say, I say to this guy, I guess he may be coming up with some commission, you see, because it has been a norm, a way of life in our government. So, but I'm not going to listen. Just listen, you'll tell me what he said. I'm not going to waste my time there. I've got a lot of things that I'll be busy with, you see. So guess what? The same night before I can sleep, then he called me back, the guy. He said, you know what, you guessed. He appointed the commission. That will be led by Constitutional Court Justice and other two persons. So that's how then we went to sleep. The following day, actually, I wanted to know who is going to lead commission and who are those people that are going to assist the Constitutional Court judge. He couldn't specify them. Well, he forgot. Then I went through the Google. I checked. Indeed, I found that it's the commission will be led by Justice, who is now currently acting as a Deputy Chief Justice, Mbuyisile Matlanga. And then it will be assisted by two senior advocates. It's a senior advocate, Ceci Baloi, is at Santon, Johannesburg, Johannesburg Advocates Chambers in Santon. And then Advocate Sandile Kumalo, also in Santon, Tumanokwe. So I felt it. See, I saw the need that I should know these people. Fortunately, I know about Ceci Ebaloi. And then I asked one of my colleagues who's at the Tumanokwe, that, do you know Councillor Sandile? So no, I know, he's at our chambers here. So, okay, get me his number. I want to talk to him. You see? And then, as for Ceci Baloi, I check there by the Johannesburg Advocates. And then I found the number for the chambers. I found the chamber. Then only to find that, yes, when I inquire, it's based at that chambers in Johannesburg. Yeah, it's Johannesburg, I'm referring to, they call it Maisel Chambers in Santon. Yeah. So I was put through to her chambers. I spoke to someone to chambers. And she confirmed, this is the chamber of Sesi Baloyi. Then I said, I'm so and so. The voice of the lady welcomed me. Then it was nice. Nice talking to you, Advocate Teffo. Yeah, I said, no, the reason for my call is that last night the president has appointed the commission, and it will be led by the Constitutional Court judge, and one of the assistants will be Counsel Baloyi. He said, yes. I said, no. The reason I'm calling is because in this commission, I will be the first complainant. That's what I said. You see? So, all right. Now she gave me the numbers. I've got the cell number. Yes. And then I also left a message, and they said she will call me. Later, the PA of Senior Counsel Baloyi called me, and then she confirmed about everything. She said, no, she will call you. She's in the meeting. So, long story short, that was in my DNA. I know I've contacted them. I spoke to them. I even spoke to also, when I inquired about Sandile, I got the number for Advocate Kumalo. Then Kumalo, luckily, the PA at the same time said, no, he is in the office. He put me through. Then I spoke to him. He even joked. Actually, I was not aware that I know the guy.
Yeah.
You see? Yeah, he started to joke. He said, hey, Advocate, one day I saw you being a VIP. I saw the BMW dropping you there by Chambers of Skakani's, there by Babasa. You see? Yeah. Now, in short, I've got them.
Are you happy? Are you happy with who the president has
appointed? Definitely happy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and then Advocate Kumalo even explained further. Say, no, I see, Advocate, the issue is this. Yes, we've agreed to the appointment, but we're still going to start things formally. We haven't yet received the terms of reference with this commission. Yes, but as soon as the things are happening, then we know that you are on.
I want us to go back because I'm a bit slow, man. So I don't know if you announced the names of the employers you were talking about who wanted you dead in prison. Did he announce?
No, he just said it's his former employer.
Yeah.
And there were issues of him, people getting fired, and he'd bring them back to work.
So which are the names?
All right. Okay. Yes. People who are my enemies now, it's the former provincial commissioner of Gauteng, Lieutenant General Elias Mawela.
Why is he your enemy? Or why do you regard him as your enemy?
Yes, because I know that when Ndanda talking about the drug cartels in Gauteng, Lieutenant General Mawela is the one supplying the drugs in Gauteng. Yes. Yes. So that is the cause of enmity, because now what? I know, talk about the general in Gauteng. I know each and every skeleton within his or her cupboard. Some, they just don't have the smaller skeleton. Actually, they are, the gorilla skeleton. They are different. They are different in size.
So it's him.
Yes.
Who else? Who else is your enemy?
So Mawela, this issue of me being struck off the road is the thing that brought my Mawela. I didn't take. I've got the one of the document here.
You need your bag?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Yeah, that I will show you. It says.
No, I'll get your bag.
All right. Yeah. No, I want to, because I'm a pragmatic person. I'm practical. I'm not a theoretical person. You see.
So you've got proof of the drug allegation you just made, because I mean that's a very
serious allegation,
serious and dangerous statement to make. To label somebody,
yes,
a drug dealer on.
No, the drug supplier, not
a drug supplier. What's the difference?
Yeah, the dealer is the dealer okay, dealer and supplier, ne? When you supply, you receive something from somewhere, okay? And then you distribute in your area.
So is that the dealer or the supplier?
And the dealer, no, this one is a supplier.
So you're accusing him of that?
He's a supplier. Yes. I'm not accusing him of that. I know him is doing that. Yes. And I believe in podcast and chill. It's we are viewed, yeah? It's got the big
Hey,
big viewership.
Yes.
No, and
He's an answer.
I need alcohol. I need alcohol for this.
Yesterday I said we are the biggest podcast in South Africa. I say someone somewhere can say we are also biggest, but I said no. I believe you are biggest.
I mean,
I'm coming. I show you I'm coming to the biggest.
So what are you about to show us now?
I want to show you why I'm saying the involvement of Mawela.
Okay.
Yeah, because you said you have to see the proof.
Of course.
You said the proof is in
So
the
who's
proof.
Mawela now?
Is the- Mawela is a former provincial commissioner of Gauteng.
Okay.
Yeah.
SAPS.
Yeah, he since retired on what is this 2005?
Look, as
March.
a legal person,
Yeah.
I'm assuming that you understand the magnitude of the claims that you are making.
Yeah, you can take disclaimer. You take disclaimer.
We've got a disclaimer.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that.
Okay.
I have to take a disclaimer.
Isn't that I've
I'm
won?
even sweating.
Isn't that I've won? Yeah, that the names are going to be attached. Yes. Ntandam Konazi just say the filling in the missing words. I don't want to fill in the missing words. Maybe as if he knew that I didn't speak to the Lamkonas. But I have to fill. Yeah, you see now, this.
Yes.
You see this thing of LPC that I was telling you about.
Okay.
Yeah, just go through it. And then this is another page that you should go.
Okay, so it says
That is
complainant by the South African Police Service. We refer to our letter 12th of March 2020 and note that you have failed to provide us with a response. Should we not learn from you within the next 14 days, your conduct will be referred at an investigating committee for consideration. Yours faithfully, Mr. J. Fourie, Senior Legal Official, Disciplinary Department.
That is for LPC.
Okay.
They were so-called investigating me, for which I don't know. And then you can now come to read this one. Yeah, this one. Start with the inquiry. Yeah.
Okay, inquiry.
Who's the inquiry?
Reference, inquiry, Lieutenant General Mawela. And then 8 says Mr. Thenius Grobler, Director, Gauteng Region Legal Practices Council. And B, Mr. J. Fourie, Senior Legal Official, Disciplinary Department, Legal Practices Council. And then A and B request for an urgent investigation by the Legal Practices Council into the conduct of Advocate Malesela Daniel Teffo.
Don't read my ID.
Yeah, ID number 07.
Don't read my ID.
On the 27th of September 2019, Acting Judge Musa ordered that the conduct of Advocate Teffo be reported to the Legal Practices Council as a matter of urgency. On the 4th of October 2019, Judge Fisher granted an urgent interdict against Advocate MD Teffo in the South Gauteng High Court on behalf of the South African Police Service and the State Attorney Johannesburg. It is requested that the LPC urgently conduct an investigation into the conduct of Advocate MD Teffo. There have been multiple incidents and complaints which require an urgent attention and intervention of the LPC. Number 2, incident on the 20th of August 2019 at the Johannesburg Labour Court. On the 20th of August 2019, Ms. Cindy Manichana from the Johannesburg State Attorney was in...
Yeah, it's up to that.
Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
So how does that prove drug supply? Because I had nothing about drugs there.
Yes. No, this is a proof of the link, the enmity. If you understand what I'm saying. The enmity in the sense that the first page it says that McGee said complaint by the South African Police Service. Actually, South African Police Service complained against me to LPC.
Yes. No, that I get.
Yes.
I'm saying,
so,
I was thinking that you said this person supplies drugs.
I hear you.
You're going to show me a document that says, a picture, something, or a court document, a confidential document, so that, because the information you just shared is very sensitive and dangerous, and it's people's names. So I just want us to, when you share such information, the viewer probably is thinking as well, let's see this evidence that says this person is a drug supplier. I mean, you more knowledgeable about law than I am, but I'm just, I thought I was going to see that or hear that.
Okay. Telling me about being knowledgeable about the law than you, but you are the host. You're asking me the questions, and I have to answer the questions. Then, firstly, what I will do as a legal person, I have to what do you call nexus? Nexus is a chain to connect.
Okay.
And then I've come to the end. You see?
So we go in there. Okay.
We are going there.
I'll be patient.
And
I'll be patient.
And I learned to crawl. They say Rome was not built in a day.
Okay.
And then in terms of us as a human beings, you cannot be born today and then you're working. You see?
We're at the foundation now.
And I'm not being sarcastic or being what do you call this way?
No, but I get what you were saying.
Yeah. So actually, I start with you from the beginning, then you can walk. And you are with me.
Yes.
Yes.
So can you walk us to the
yes, walking.
Because the question is, who are your enemies? And I think you've only named two so far.
Yes.
There's more, right?
There's more.
Yes. Can you lead us to
the
rest of the land?
Yeah, but now for the sake of us having everything. No. Promised land, we will be there. We will be there.
Mac wants the whole list of the enemies. So we're at number 2.
Yes. Let him walk us through.
Yeah, you see now. So I wanted to say to you, when I bring this to say, look, why I named this person, and he read the name of this person here. And this document is a document of LPC.
Yeah.
You see? So after I resigned from the police, I was representing the police members inside before I left as a unionist and everything. Even after I left the police, I haven't lost from the police. I'm still representing them. You come to my office, you will think that you are in the office of the union. You see the files there, captain, colonel, constable, sergeant. You see? These people followed me because they know my work. I've bring back the people from in the police who have been lost the job as far as 21 years.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
Yes.
So you're still practicing?
Yes. But yes, I'm practicing, of course.
Okay, so
yes,
you were never struck off.
Actually, I started practicing actively from February. I resigned on the 13th of January 2014. Then February 2014, I started practicing. From that time until to date.
Okay.
Yes. So now here on the road to Damascus, as McGee asked is that. So now you can see this is a document of LPC. You see the emblem of LPC.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now we have.
Get it on camera shots.
It says complainant is South African Police.
Yes.
Yes. So I knew about this. I was told. Now, this Mawela as the provincial commissioner of Gauteng during this time, Did you see the date here?
Oh, no, I get it. So you say...
let him lead us, Chief.
Okay.
Let him lead us.
Okay.
Yes.
6th of August, 2020.
Yes.
Yes. So now is that
6 August, which month? Which year?
2020.
2020.
Yeah. Mawela was already the provincial, the PC. Yes. And he was appointed, he was brought there by Tele. Mawela was he was the divisional commissioner for the response. This division that is responsible for the ports of entry. Yeah, they call it the response. Like if you go to the Durban Harbour.
The harbors, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
The borders.
Yes, the borders.
Like your
And airports.
Yeah.
Getting in, coming from
Yeah.
Cholocho. You see. So Kele took him from there. He made him the provincial commissioner of Gauteng. Remember, Kele came in, was appointed as the Minister of Police on the 26th of February, 2018. Yes. So now he became that. And then after the appointment of Minister Kele, the February 2018, and then towards him appointing Mawela, my life as a lawyer, and in particular when it comes to the representation or dealing with the client in the SAPS, become very difficult. See, they make my life very difficult. So hence I'm saying, all right. Then Mawela is the provincial commissioner during the date of this thing. So now, through the legal service of Gauteng, remember in all the provinces of SAPS, every province has got its own legal service that is reporting to or advising the provincial commissioner. So now SAPS, as it says here, but it's Gauteng here. Yeah. They went to LPC to complain about me. And when they complain about me at LPC, they lied about me. These people in the legal service, on behalf of Mawela, they're acting on behalf of Mawela. That, because remember, now they know that my employer is LPC. I'm responsible, I'm accountable to LPC. Then they said, I am representing the criminals. I'm bringing back the criminals in the police.
Got you. Okay.
You
Got
see?
you.
Yeah. And who are the criminals? Criminals are the police that are getting fired unfairly, and I represent them, they come back.
Ooh, okay.
You see?
Got
And
you.
again, who are the criminals? The criminals are only the black police officers.
Got you.
You see? We've got Indian police, we've got white police. So when a Indian or white police has been fired, that particular member will be reinstated in the police by a settlement agreement.
But the black officers who are doing the jobs are the criminals.
The black officers are criminals.
The ones doing their job.
The ones doing the job and being dismissed unfairly.
Yeah.
You see? So I've been fighting a racism. That's why I'm saying now the racists and the corrupt are ganging against me now.
Yes.
Yes, you see?
Got you.
Coming from all walks of life.
Got you.
Yes. So now, as the, this was a bundle, like it was like the application that they must, they wanted, they thought now the LPC must take this complaint from them. But LPC people said, the disciplinarians, they said, no. How do you complain about Advocate Teffo? Advocate Teffo, we check, yes, he's our member. I'm the member of LPC in Gauteng. And I've registered as a member of LPC in Gauteng on the 30th of September, 2019. Yes. And then I'm also on the National Gazette because I was admitted as advocate on the 5th of January, 2009. I was still in the police by that time. Yeah, so now LPCs, they said, no, yes, he's our member because they approached LPC in Gauteng. Yeah, remember, we've got the LPC in all the provinces.
Which advises the police commissioner?
Who's that?
The LPC.
No.
It doesn't.
LPC is a provincial chapter of Gauteng, where they approached. The people who are advising provincial commissioner is a legal service.
Legal
Gauteng.
services of Gauteng.
Yeah,
Okay.
which is headed by Major General Collins Hendricks.
Okay.
Yes. Hendricks is the one who is leading the whole campaign of Destroy My Career.
So we're adding Hendricks in the list as well.
Hendricks is a...
Where are we? Are we at number 2 now? Or
Number three.
Number three.
Number three.
3, ne?
Hendricks is the head of the legal service in Gauteng.
Is he still working there
Gauteng.
now?
He's still there.
Okay.
Yes.
Number 4, who do we have at number 4?
No, let me finish this. All right. No, I'm going to mention them after.
Okay.
All of them.
Okay.
Yeah. Luckily enough, I know my enemies.
Okay.
Yeah. God bless me. You see. So now, Hendricks goes, you are talking about advisor.
Yeah.
So Hendricks is the head of the legal of Gauteng province. He's the advisor of Mawela. You see,
Okay.
then these people are the people who are approaching the LPC, Gauteng. And they approached the former director of LPC, Gauteng, Mr. Johan van Staden. Yes. They said, no, Johan van Staden, help us here. We've got this member of LPC who happened to be our former employee. He has resigned. But now he still continue here at a high level now as a lawyer to bring back the criminals that we fire. You see. So now, here are the complaints. Then the right people at within the disciplinary of LPC, they check, they say, no. These complaints, you cannot complain about advocate. He's not even working with he's not advocate working with the trust account. Because the so-called trust account. Previously, the trust account was only for the attorneys. The trust account is where you put the money for the clients, you see, when you do the cases. So you come to me, you say, no, look, there is a problem of...
You know why we want you
Trademark.
to speed up the conversation? Because we've got so many questions.
Okay.
And you're taking a long drive.
Oh, okay.
You know, it's a TikTok generation.
Alright.
We need to get to the...
Yeah.
Because we've got so many questions and I don't want to talk about one topic for an hour.
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm making sense. You know what I mean? So
Alright.
if you can just get to the point as quick as possible.
All right. Yeah. Let me say, long story short, is that when these people present their complaint to LPC against me,
Yes.
LPC rejected the complaint. You see? They said, no, we cannot take a complaint against the advocate.
Got you.
Where is the attorney? We can take the complaint against attorney. Because they were saying to me, I've charged the money, the SAPS members paid me directly in my account. And I charged their money. I never did the job for them. You see? So now, they say, no, you cannot come here and complain on behalf of the police officers that they paid Advocate Teffo. Even if it's true they paid him in his account and he charged the money. But you are not the right person to complain. We don't take your complaint. Yeah, let those members come and complain. You are talking about the man and the woman. You see? So, it's fine. Thereafter, they realized, no, this guy he has escaped. Now they went to the former director, John van Staden. Then they even approached John Staden approached the High Court, Deputy Judge President Lidwaba. Lidwaba advised John van Staden, said, okay, you and the police, let the police be complainant and do the application that would be brought here at the High Court. And then I will appoint 2 judges to deal with the application, to strike off Teffo from the road. That's how they brought the application. Without having entertained the process within the LPC. You see, mine just jumped to the High Court straight. That's why you've seen on the 4th and the 5th of August 2022, I was at Pretoria High Court before acting judge Bokako and Nyati. Yeah, they were... Actually, that was a disciplinary hearing. At the same time was the application being entertained, which the process of LPC never took place. So they say on the 4th and the 5th of August, when they finalized that, they reserved the judgment. The judgment came on the 16th of September, 2022. whereby I was training all over that I'm struck off the roll.
Mm.
Yes. And for which that was a fraudulent application that was brought. Even the case number is a case number of another matter of Johannesburg.
Mm.
Yes.
So in conclusion, who are the enemies? Can you name them?
So from the police, my enemy is firstly, as I said, the Lieutenant General Elias Mawela.
Got you.
Yes. Major General Collins Hendricks.
Got you.
She was then a brigadier. Brigadier Janice Bukes. Colonel Sarita Smith. Brigadier Stolz. And Colonel C.
Okay.
These are the people in Gauteng. Yes.
Those are Gauteng ops.
These are Gauteng ops.
Yeah.
And then they are working with the Bloemfontein, Free State.
Okay.
The Provincial Commissioner of Free State is Lieutenant General Baile Brenda Mutsuenyane. Yes. Now is colluding with Gauteng.
Got you.
Towards you look into that judgment purporting to strike me off the roll. These people are there.
Okay. Now, I want to go back to the first question I asked you, before we get to the Senzima Iwe case, right? I asked you when you watched the general's press briefing, because he also named names in his press briefing. When he talks about how the SPS is working with the drug cartels and they are supplying this thing, in your words, you know what I'm saying? What does that look like in layman's term to a normal South African citizen? What does that world look like? Well, what's going on there? Can you just explain and maybe add on to what the general was saying, if you agree with what he was saying in that press briefing?
Yeah, all right. Actually, what General said is not everybody in the police that know about that. See, there are those who know about it, but those who know very much close to that the incident, they won't come out. They are captured. You see, General Mkonazi came out because he is General Mkonazi. He's a PC now of KZN, you see. And that's true what he said. I know for sure that I said, that some of the things that he said. And I even know, for example, issue of the drugs. I'll give this scenario now. There was a war between the Minister of Police and the National Commissioner of Police before the current one. Yeah. So let me talk about the version. Let me give you the scenario of that before the name can be attached, if they are going to be attached. Okay. So it was in 2019. The cargo was intercepted at the port of entry in Durban. This cargo was from South America. So there's a container that had the drugs. See. So now, having been intercepted, interception, I mean, the police busted it. Yeah. And then it was among the things that have to be offloaded in Durban Harbour. So now that cargo, it now happened to be known, it was reported now to the minister, to the National Commission. So it started the tug of war. Because now the minister and the National Commissioner started to fight over the cargo, the possession of the cargo, of the drugs. You see? So minister knew first, and minister sent his people to go and take the cargo and put it somewhere else. You see? And then the National Commissioner knew that minister sent his people to go and take the cargo, they put it somewhere. then Minister wanted National Commissioner, no about that. Started to, hey, Mister, why did you do that? You are not responsible for the operation. I am responsible for the operation as the National Commissioner.
Yeah.
So you are responsible for the policies. You see,
Why
the cargoes and everything, you are not supposed to interfere in that. No, that one is no, you can go to hell. You should not take it. I'm also responsible for the crime combating as well. You see? And we know that minister, you would hardly find him in the parliament. He's always in the street. You see? So now, the National Commissioner, get these people, they find the cargo. They took it from there.
Fuck me.
Wait. Okay. I need to understand something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where was this cargo? Was it at a private place somewhere, or was it within?
The cargo is in Durban.
Yeah. But was it stored in like a police facility, or it was stored in?
No, I won't say location. What I'm saying, the minister heard first about the cargo, send these people, they go and put it somewhere.
Okay.
That cargo.
Yeah.
Whether private or public is another thing.
But it was stored.
They're taking that cargo.
It was stored safe.
The reason is that they're taking the cargo.
Yeah.
They take it. They don't want the National Commission to have access to it.
Yes,
So-
I'm saying they stored the cargo for it to be used as evidence, or by Kwaga, Kebon.
No, by Kwaka. Yes. By Kwaka. Get minister, you are like, you see? Yeah. And then
It's like a movie.
Marcos. Boy.
yes. And then the National Commissioner,
Yes.
then got his own people, because among those people who were being that, I can say we are 5, I'm McGee's man, but some of the things that McGee is doing, I don't like this. You find I'm a double agent.
Yeah. Of
You
course,
see?
Of course.
I'll come and tell you, hey, where's the cup?
Mm.
Yeah, but don't say it's me.
Mm.
You see? Okay, no. Get your people, everyone, then
So National Commission now has the
get his own people.
to get the package.
Then they find the cargo.
So by Kwaga.
They remove the cargo
Yeah.
from where ministers' men put it, and where minister know it is, where it's stored. They took it to their own place.
Slow down.
Are you not following?
No. I'm trying to. When by Kwaga, or when they take it, or when they confiscate it, right? Is it a police, like is it a legal operation, or you're not
No,
supposed
this
to
is all
be?
legal, bro.
It's legal.
This is all illegal.
Yeah.
This is all illegal. Are you not following?
No,
bro?
I am, because I'm trying to
Lord,
make
Chief.
sense. Okay, no.
Oh,
Sorry.
no.
Continue.
Are you
So,
with us?
I'm here. So National Commissioner White Kwaga.
Yes.
The Majita High. So,
Yes.
but-
National Commissioner, illegal, because National Commission is for the operations.
Okay.
Yeah, why Kogange minister?
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
Okay, yes.
So it's a continuation of his operation that initially
yes.
confiscated it.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
Yeah,
other
that's
thing,
what I was asking.
No, the other thing that I can tell you, actually, during that time, myself, that National Commissioner was my boss.
So Commissioner
And even the minister.
Uspanning at the time.
Yeah, even the
High
minister. The minister,
Yeah.
based on my background,
Yeah.
the minister is my former boss.
Okay.
At one stage, he was a National Commissioner, this minister.
Yeah.
And he was fired.
I was just trying to establish
Yes.
when the National Commissioner Anganda or Aikwaga or confiscated. Onale spanning, like he was at work.
That one is a work,
Okay.
because it's for the operation.
For the operation.
Yeah, remember
Are
that,
you following?
that is the cargo
Okay.
intercepted.
Okay.
You see, he was now taken illegally and put somewhere by the person who's not supposed to be there.
Okay.
Because this person is not responsible for the operations. He's responsible for the policies.
So the operation continues now. Balwe lad. They fetch it, and then now it's in police
Yeah.
presence.
Then the operation or the cogman of the National Commissioner,
Yeah.
then they are legal when they take it where it is.
Okay. Are you following?
It's not supposed to be
Okay.
put there.
Okay.
It's not supposed to be put there under the auspices of the minister.
Now it's within the
Yes,
state. Now
yes.
it's state property.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then the National Commissioner delocate it, see, and put it at his own place
Premises.
where he want it
Okay.
in terms of access now.
Yeah.
Now it's left there. It's left there Durban, it comes to Gauteng now. You see. So, minister is comfortable in Durban. It's his territory. Then the national commissioner bring it to Gauteng. You see. Then it was somewhere in Gauteng. You see. Now thereafter, you know, when you have stolen something and you put it somewhere, someone steal it, it's more hating.
Yes.
So,
Now it's Joburg.
no, but he told the minister Castina, it's serious. Hey, the minister started the campaign at the portfolio committee of the police in campaigning and luring for the vote of no confidence to the national commissioner.
Got you.
Yeah. Now the minister wants national commissioner to be fired.
Of course.
And indeed, the national commissioner was fired. Then the minister had the whole thing now on him.
Himself.
Yes. And myself in person. I was talking to the minister. I was talking to the national commissioner.
And who are these?
And I was more advising the national commissioner.
And who are these people that you're talking about?
Yeah, we'll talk about them. Let me finish this one.
Okay.
Yes.
You want names,
So-
right?
Mm.
Okay.
All right. No, but sometimes I can leave the touch, it's fine. But now you get the story.
100%.
And you get the illegality.
100%.
Yes, the message has been brought home. So now I said to the national commission, I said, look, you are responsible for the operations. You see, this national commissioner, I've been close with him before even I resigned. You see, he was at the head office. When I resigned, I was at the head office. So some of the issues, I will advise him, I'll tell him. Then, but by the time, 2019, I'm out in the police. But we are still talking. You see, as in, why can't you arrest the minister? Because you are the national commissioner. You've got the powers to arrest the minister. Because what he's doing is illegal. It's unlawful. You see? And then General Sitole said, no, I understand you. I hear it. But now, I cannot even try to arrest this man. Because he's a right-hand man of the president, Ramaphosa. Yeah. Now he's the big guy, this minister.
The minister's Begitele.
Yes.
Okay.
You see.
And the
So-
national commissioner is?
General Sitole. Ketla
General
Sitole.
Sitole.
Yes.
Okay.
You see. Then Ketla Sitole was fired
Mm.
by the president. You see. But even before then, even myself, I brought the case at the Pretoria High Court
Mm.
against the president,
Mm.
compelling the president to fire both of them actually.
Hmm.
You see. Because they were fighting. I've written a lot of letters to the president about the incident of those people.
Okay, so let me get this straight. We've watched a lot of Narcos movies, right? To kind of understand what's going on, right?
Yeah.
So essentially, please correct me if I'm wrong. So what's happening is that the South American, there's drugs coming from South America.
It arrives.
They arrive at the KZN port. They're allowed to arrive, and they have a place where they must go, right? And it happens to be a minister. And that minister is the one who then supplies the drug cartels that we have in this country to go and sell this product.
Yes.
That's what's happening.
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now the national committee has gone.
And then if you are anywhere in the SAPS, you catch wind of this and you want to be a whistleblower, you're fired immediately
Yeah, if you are lucky, you'll be fired.
or killed.
If you are lucky,
If you're not
It's
lucky,
the
you're
worst.
killed.
R.I.P.
it's worse.
RIP.
How can you be fired when you are now?
So with the general, how was he able to have a press briefing like this and speak like the way he did?
Because clearly, it means that's how they mix it, man.
Yeah.
Because he's not the only one who knows about this. I guess everyone knows.
Yeah.
Actually, let me say this. In my case, compelling the president to fire these people because they are not fighting about the policies, they are fighting about the drug cartel, fighting for tug of war, fighting for the illegal stuff. See, so like I said, the president make a big mistake. How do you fire the operational man, being the national commissioner, and you leave this person who was supposed to be in parliament for the policies, but he was never even in the parliament, you see? So now this man is a free man. You see, now he's owning that the cargo.
Container.
You understand?
So now the new minister's ushered in, right? What's the minister's name?
Mr. Senzo Mkunu.
Yes. Is he part of the structure? Is he part of this whole movement?
Okay. I won't say that, but I'm not sure.
Mm.
But I will say from my observation and my engagement with Minister Mkunu.
Mm.
Yeah. Compared to the previous minister, uCele, Minister Mkunu is someone who's a sensible person.
Got you.
See, so I had a problem as I'm talking now from the police management until to the minister, the previous one. I've got a lot of clients that I represented the police. They refuse to reinstate them. You see, they are refusing to reinstate them for the past 7 years ago.
Mm.
And then when I represent these guys, they don't pay me.
Mm.
I represent them with the so-called contingency because they don't have money. They cannot afford me. But I know, they come to me, they know where I'm coming from. Yeah. So they are being refused to be reinstated, like I said, but you'll find that the Indian and white police members are reinstated with settlement agreement. So now, Mkunu, of late, I've engaged with him, and then he's a person who's willing to say, why did it take you so long?
Got you.
For these members not to be back at work? You understand? Then I've got even some typical example of those white or Indians that have been reinstated. So Minister Mkunu has got his special advisor. He's advised by Advocate Vosipi Kole. Yes, I spoken to them, I've engaged with them, and I realized now with them I found a sound SAPS high echelon people who are willing to deal with the issues that were not dealt with accordingly. You see, yeah, this is not normal. These people, because
and let me ask you something. With the ministers, are they only dabbling into drugs, or what else in the underworld? Is sex trafficking, prostitution, stuff like that? Are they into that as well?
Actually, I'll talk about what I know.
Of course.
Actually, I haven't been this kind of a carte blanche on them.
Yeah.
You understand? So, and these things that I can tell you about is the things that I come across in the line of my job.
Of course.
You see? Because now I'm angry with the Minister Cele, as who is a part of the people who don't want my client to be reinstated. And when on the other side, because if you are trying to do this to me, I will have to try to find something that I can use against you. You see? I have to find other side that you are complicit.
What else are they complicit in? Is it just drugs?
Yes, there are drugs, actually, what I can tell you, because even the drugs, they come they encroach in the world of, what do you call, the sexual world. What is that?
Prostitution.
In the prostitution, you are brothels.
Yeah.
Yes, you see. Because they are very, I cannot say nice, but a high-profile brothels area in Sandton.
Yes, of course.
You see? So there is one high-profile police officer that I cannot mention, overseeing Gauteng. So
in terms
that
of
person,
everything.
Yeah, that person. You'll find the person at your brothel. This one along the Rivonia. So it's not the range.
The Grand.
The Grand.
Yes.
Yes. So that person, come month end, is there. They will buy those people. He's just getting that freebie because he's in charge. You see, even those ladies. Yeah. So it's a payment in kind.
So with seeing that, then you can allude that they're involved in all the other things.
They are involved in all other things.
So basically, it's like a mafia.
It's a mafia.
Organized crime.
Organized crime. Yes, there's organized crime.
And how deep rooted is it? Like how rotten is the system according to you?
It's very deep. It's very deep.
How high up does it go?
It's so deep. And then, look, I cannot talk about Matla. I know I'm doing the high profile cases.
Of course.
Yeah, I'm doing the high profile cases. I know I've been there. Actually, I'm saying this because I know this from experience.
Yeah.
I've worked in Santin. You see, I've worked in Santin. I had, what's it? I've been at the places like your late Lolly Jackson's place.
Yes.
Yes, because that was in my area. I've been to the grant you talk about, Andrew Phillips. You see, so all those people that you can talk about, I know them.
We heard celebrities were involved. Correct me if I'm wrong, my Jay.
Yeah.
In terms of celebrities, how involved are they in this operation as well?
And what role do they play?
Yeah, what role do they play?
No, I won't even tell you, because fortunately and unfortunately for you, actually, I'm not drinking. I'm not a person with the nightclub and all those things, you see, alive. But then when I've been, it's not like I say I'm clean, but when I've been at the nightclub, I've been at the nightclub as an underground, part of my job. I'm one different lawyer. When I've got your case, I'll make sure that I get everything to understand.
What did you uncover when you had these nightclubs?
Yes, in terms of what I've uncovered, then what I can tell you is that, like I said, I give you the first example of the interception of the cargo.
Got you.
You see, those issues, those things, they'll be distributed. Like I'm saying, that this I mentioned specifically, I'm not even afraid. He knows. I even text him. I say, stop what you're doing. I'm referring to Mawela.
So are you alluding that the drugs are then distributed at clubs?
The drugs are being distributed in the nightclubs.
Okay.
They are being distributed in your Sunnyside, in your Hillbrow. Yes, and the main line of the supplier, these are coming from the police.
And then the celebrities are involved because they promote these nightclubs and frequent them all.
That's how they come across that. Yes. But what we are saying that we are talking about the main line in terms of their supply.
Got you.
Where they're coming from. Remember, if the cargo is intercepted at the port of entry and the police are responsible. Remember, in that port of entry, we've got the special division in the police that are dealing with those containers.
And we've heard about recently Vusi Cat Matlala. So a guy like that, his involvement in this whole ring, are you aware of that? Or you don't know him?
I'm not aware of that. What I know, Vusi Cat is involved in the tender of the police that is checking was given that tender is how much? 360 million.
Yes.
That one is for the police trainee, the new recruits. Yes. That one is what I know. And then I know the building that was, they say, Shadrach Sibia gave him at the college. You see. So he's working with the people that I know.
Got you.
Yeah. Some are other person who also doing other part in terms of the new recruits in the police. It's even my relative there. Yeah, at the hospital. There is hospital at the Pretoria West College, training college. Yes, yeah. But the rest, other things beyond that, as is involved, whatever, no, that I don't know.
Gotcha.
But the bit that I can tell you about also about Vusi is that he studied a pharmacist. He's a pharmacist from Mamelodi.
Yeah.
Yes. So that I can say is that as a pharmacist, you are allowed to can be in position to have involving the drugs.
Got you.
Yes.
And the contract was cancelled, and there was WhatsApp messages that went allegedly to the minister as far as Mr. Mkhona's press statement.
What I know is that myself, I even indicated this, spoken to the National Commissioner, this Masemola. Masemola also had this, he returned to Sevilla, to say, Shadrach Sevilla, he said, no, the contract must be cancelled. The contract of Mr. Matala must be cancelled. That one of 360 million should be cancelled, you see. So I think he's no longer that much involved in that issues of the new recruit.
Okay, when we started, you said you're going to fill in the blanks of what General Mkhonazi didn't say. Have we filled the blanks before we move on? Have we filled all the blanks to your satisfaction?
I want to believe so.
No? I think we all understand pretty much what's happening.
Yeah.
Let's go slowly. I don't know if there's a question you want to ask regarding that before we move on.
We're good.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the Senzo Mayua case. It's the 26th of October, 2014. According to you, before we get to the troubles that you had with the case and what you encountered, according to you, what do you think happened that night? According to you,
What happened that night? Senzo Mayua was shot. He was killed.
By who?
At the former Kelly's home. At Kelly's former home. Because they are no longer staying in that house. You see. So there were a lot of contradicting claims. Because on that day, Senzo was supposed to have been attending the birthday party of Roy Mahamusa at next to the Orlando Pirates club. What in the, what do they call this place? Kelvin. Yes. So unfortunately, he couldn't reach there. Yeah. So firstly, there was a claim that Senzo was shot by mistake. See, that was allegedly said by his friends. Tumelo is and Mtoko. They are his friends, childhood friends. Yeah. But at that time, Mtoko was staying in Tokoza. And then Tumelo was from KZN. He came specially to come here and attend the Roy Mahamusa's party with Senzo on that day. So, no, they say they were intruders. Then the intruders shot Senzo by mistake, for which I cannot believe that intruder, that purported to be the robber, actually, who said, bring your phones, your money and everything, and then they happened to shoot Senzo. I wouldn't say it's a mistake, because the intruder or the robber, when it comes to rob, he's got the intention, see. So in the Latin word, we talk of dulas eventualis, you see. So if Senzo was shot by mistake, then the person wasn't shot by the robber. It must be someone who was there and had a gun and shoot Senzo by mistake.
But can you paint a picture for us of what you think happened? We've heard lots of conspiracies. Netflix has done documentaries. Everybody has said all this and whatever. But according to you, can you just paint a picture of what happened that day? According to you.
I was not there.
No, but I'm just saying, you were involved in the case. I mean, you were deep in the trenches.
Okay, deep in trenches.
Because what Mac is saying is that you've been exposed to so much evidence on both sides. You've interviewed the prisoners. You know what you know, and we don't know what you know. But based on information and all the evidence you've collected, that has made the public domain, and the one that hasn't made the public domain, what do you think happened? Like when you draw a picture,
Remember, I quit out of this case on the 12th of July, 2022, after the treatment by the judge of High Court, that I wanted to represent those guys. What I can tell you that for sure, those 5 guys are innocent. They've got their good alibi. Alibi is a Latin word meaning that they were about. For example, accused, you see now, I'm wearing this, ne? Yeah. Accused number 3, ne? I will talk about accused number 3 in relation to this one, if you want me to get into that. Okay, firstly is that when I'm talking about alibi, I mean, accused number 1 and 2, they were in KZN. The day Senzo was shot and killed in that house. They were no longer, actually, even accused number 1. He was even a year since he was back at home in KZN because he was no longer working. Yes. And then accused number 2, he left, he was working in Rustenburg. He left Gauteng to go home in KZN in Kwanongoma, around the line of Mahlabatini. He left on Thursday, if not Friday, because he was going to you are Bavenda, you won't know this, Mendo. What's Mendo? Imani, he was going to keep a Malobolo or something like that.
Omendo. Omendo.
Yeah.
Yes,
When
it's
you
part of
want to bring
wedding.
Makoti and
Yes, Omendo. Yeah.
paying the...
Yes,
Yes.
the exchange. His family's
Yes,
exchanging
exactly.
gifts during
Yes.
a wedding.
He was working at the mine in Rustenburg, you see. So he left, he was given a leave for go and do that occasion. So it will be, by the way, Senzo passed on, was killed on the 26th, which was Sunday, ne? Yeah, Sunday. And then Saturday was 25. So it means Friday was the 24. So he left Gauteng on the 24th to go to Mahlabatini or Bongani, case number 2. And then he arrived at home. And then Saturday morning, he went to town at the bank to withdraw the money, to buy the things for that occasion.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And then he withdrew the money from the ATM, from Capitec. See? So this is what we call alibi. See? When you said on the 26th of October 2014, you accused number 2, you were at Fort Loras, you killed this person, you were in that house. Well, accused number 2 will take the slip or whatever that show withdrawal in Mahlabatini. See, at 9 o'clock on Saturday.
And they have cameras. ATMs have cameras.
They have cameras and they've got also the reference, the number. This ATM got number. Yes, you see. So now, these issues of the men and whatever, they are on Sunday. Okay? The whole day you are busy with all those things until even late. Now, Senzo was killed at 8. Did that guy took a broom and get on the broom and come to Gauteng, fly, and then do the job and go back? You see, it's what we call alibi. That is a clear proof that this guy was never there. And it has been now. If you have seen that, the proceeding, the court, it was Andy, it was Tumelo who said, yeah, no, we saw this man. They say number 2. And number 2 having that clear alibi. How are they going to
counter,
to link, or yes, you see. So it's clear indication that it doesn't need to be you to be a lawyer. it doesn't need a rocket scientist to say, no, really, this guy, Bamsukela, was never there. You see? So number one, I said he was almost a year already that he has been
we
there.
heard that.
He was never there. So now, in summary, I'm saying these 5 guys who are there, considered to be the killers of Senzo, they have been scapegoated. Scapegoated, this means that they are replacing the right people. You see? So these guys are charged in terms of the Phosphorus case number 636 of October 2014. You see? And then...
No, but Advocate, if we're aware of that, we want to know from you, what do you think happened that night? Like, we're aware of everything that you're saying. It's been well documented. We just want to ask from you, what do you think happened that night?
No, I've said it, Mekchi. I said Senzo was killed.
How?
That night.
How? By who?
Was shot.
By who?
I said during the time when I was in this case, I made a version to the first witness. You see, he's still there, he's on record. I put it to the first witness, Mr. Musia. I said, this is a scenario. Senzo was allegedly shot and killed by Kelly, where it was alleged that it was mistake. Let that scenario or the theory of Senzo was shot by mistake by the intruder. No. Only intruder is clear in the case. When I was in the case, is replaced. Intruder now will be Kelly. Kelly cannot be intruder. You see? And when it was during the time when she was giving the firearm back to Senzo. Remember what happened is that on that day, Longwe came to Kelly's place. See? Yeah, the issue is that it started whereby a week before, Senzo, Kelly, Zandi, an unknown friend of Senzo, they went out for a week. And when they were out for a week, the agreement was that Zandi at that time was a girlfriend of Longwe. Zandi should not answer the calls when Longwe phone. See? So that makes Longwe angry. Then come the following week, during the week, Longwe phoned Zandi to say, where have you been? And then that time, at that particular date when Longwe phoned Kelly, Zandi couldn't get there, he even went to Zandi's home, where he found the mother. The mother told him that, no, these people are out. You see? Yes, for a weekend. Yeah. Then he just make up his own mind to say, no, you know what? There's someone tried to hit me with a brick here. Yes. So on the day when, on the 26th, Longwe came to Kelly's home because he was invited by Zandi. Should come. Because Zandi was thinking that they were going to go to attend the Roy Mahamud's party together. You see. So Longwe being angry, when he left home, he took the firearm. .38 special. Then rode to Kelly's home. And then that's where you find these 2 guys, Mtoko and Tumelo. So he was suspecting that among them, one of them is the one that is trying to hit him by the brick, you see, on Zandi. So, but now, when Longwe took the firearm of his father, which is in this affidavit that he gave me, and he said his father's unlicensed firearm, .38 special revolver, he was going there to threaten, to intimidate Senzo and his friend, not to take his girlfriend or for the late the Senzo not to give the girlfriend to one of his friends. You see. And indeed, he found them there. Then on his arrival, that house is a matchbox. Yeah, I got in, we found them there. And then he didn't speak to them. Then he called Sandy. Okay, from outside. When he was outside, he texted Sandy to come and fetch him. Sandy went outside, he fetched him, they get inside, and then he saw this guy. Then he said, between the two, which one is the one who's trying to double agent me? You want? No. So Sandy said, no, none of these are friends of Senzo. Then that's when Longo took out the firearm and shot on the floor. You see. Then it caused the gap. Remember, it's a .38 special revolver. You see. So there was some sharpness from the floor that hit because this one, Longo was wearing the long trouser. Zandi with whatever she was wearing, but her legs were bad. Well, like vulnerable. They were not covered.
Oh.
Yeah, so they hit back there. That's where, in this case, there is a attempted murder of Zandi. They were referring to that when they come back. You see, count number 2, in that upon or about 26 October 2014, and at or near Vosloorus in the district of Boksburg, the accused did unlawfully and intentionally attempts to kill Zandile Lorraine Kumalo. You see. But now, you follow this case, that this charge is no longer there, seemingly, of attempted murder of Lorraine. You see. And this attempted murder of Lorraine is referring to that sharpness when they come, then they hit Zandi on her feet. You see, it's what they call that. But I remember I was still there. It was changed. It was even changed.
So now the gun has been shot. There's commotion now in the house.
Then the gun has been shot. Then after it was shot. Actually, Longo, when he went there, Longo is shy. I've seen him. He does not have the guts like Silo, the brother. You see. He took the Dutch courage. He was high. You see, when he went there.
Oh, so he was
high.
He was on.
Don't ask me what he took. Make him high. But he was high.
He was, yeah.
Yeah, he was high, just to have the courage. Yes. So after he did that, then, because they were all in their sitting room and drinking some ciders and all the things, you see. Then Kelly said, Senzo, that, after that man shot, you see, he said, I know, he bullet is very me. Then Senzo went to tussle with the long way, taking the firearm. You see, battle for the firearm. So Senzo was strong. So Longo was tall, but you see, so Senzo overpowered him. He took the firearm, and then Kelly was just here. Then he handed over the firearm to Kelly. He was standing there. The .38 special. Then Senzo took Longo outside, took him out, threw him in the street. Yes. Then he came back. So when he came back, said, Kelly, let us pump. Yes. Kelly then was going to give the firearm to Senzo, but he was playful. To Bola. Then when Senzo was about to receive that, that's when the bullet came out.
Yo.
Yeah. The bullet riddled the lung.
Who is this information from?
Yes, I was about to ask that.
So who's this, this information, who is it coming from?
Is this what's on the public domain?
Where's this coming from?
Yes.
No, from the research and investigation, what I did. From the people who were there, eyewitnesses. So they just cannot... No, I'm out of that case anyway. I wanted to make sure that that case, if I was there, I wanted to make sure that this case is finalized within 3 months. That was
Because
my
you
intention.
mentioned Longwe. You said Longwe. You spoke with Longwe. Was it him narrating the story to you?
Yes, I spoke in jail. No, now in jail. But previously, when I was in this case,
Yes.
I was having the background of what happened.
Okay.
Yes. Remember, I spoken to the relevant people.
So were affidavits ever written with such information?
Yeah, the question about the affidavit thereafter. Now the people were like shocked. That's when there was issue of person jumping, running out of the house.
Yes.
Yes, because what they saw just like scared everyone. Because under normal circumstances, you could not imagine that scenario. You see, so but when this happened, Longo was still outside. He heard the shot. He came in.
Yes.
Yes, he came in. Then find that he was like where they were like running helter-skelter outside, confused. Then Longo came in, want to understand what's happening. Then later when things are cooled, they come and explain to Longo what is happening. But this is a firearm that you brought here. See? So, yeah, that was the situation. And then the plans were made now. That's when they will phone other people, not the relevant people, like phoning the police and everything.
Speaking about phoning people, we had Senzo Meiwa's brother here, right? And he mentioned that allegedly one of the first people they called was Dr. Ivan Khoza. Are you aware of that?
No. No, it's not true. No. They phoned Chico.
They phoned Chico Twala.
Yeah. And then Chico is the one who phoned Dr. Khoza. Yes. No, even in the interview with the Griselda during the last anniversary of the death of Senzo Meiwa, Dr. Khoza made it clear that Chico Twala phoned me. Yes. And,
why do you think they're calling him?
Why
do you think they're calling Dr. Ivan Khoza?
No, because at their house, they phoned Chico first. See, this is what has happened. Then that's when Chico phoned Dr. Khoza. Yes. No one knew the chairman to phone. You see, remember, during that time when this incident happened, Chico was the business manager of Kelly. Yes, let me remind you about that. I mean, it's logical for Kelly to phone Chico. Yes, because what is happening is Longwe, the firearm brought by Longwe. Longwe is the son of Chico. And then Kelly, his manager is Chico. Understand? People may say, why they didn't phone the police, they phoned you. Yeah, I think every kid was confused.
Yeah.
You see?
So according to you, do you think the case has been going on for so long because Chico doesn't want the truth to come out?
Advocate Baloyi doesn't want the truth to come out. Lately, in my findings after I came from prison, then I found out that actually the mastermind in this case is Advocate Baloyi. He was not even supposed to be in that case because he's the one who's misleading the court. You see? Yeah, what is happening here, what is being protected here all along, that we didn't know. Not even kid was protected here. Now that I know, you see, what is protected here is the firearm and the owner of the firearm. Yeah. And which there are new revelations that in my coming out, lying low, I was investigation. You know, now I had the time. I'm no longer involved in that case. I'm at prison from Kosimampuru. I had a meeting with the head of the prison on the 11th of August 2023 when I was in Kosimampuru. I was 11 days in prison that time. So I was told to write affidavit to say, I'm no longer representing this guy. I'm getting out of this case. Senzo is dead. I was told by the head of prison to say, look, you've got a good career. You're the best. So Now, if you're going to do the following thing, and it was on the 11th, né? Yesterday on the 10th, I was from the court. I was denied the bail, came back. The next appearance was the 16th, if not the 17th. So this acting head of the prison said to me, this person has been sent by the big people. So actually, my being in prison, it was all about trying to tame me, to see me, to scare me to get out of the case. You see? So I said, no. In the next appearance, if you write the affidavit to say you're no longer representing these 5 guys, these 4 guys, and you are no longer the watching brief, and you'll agree to be charged. Remember, myself, I was charged after 48 days. 84 days. In South Africa, person should be charged within 48 hours.
Yeah.
I was charged, I was arrested on the 1st of August, 2023, and I was charged on the 21st of October.
What's your question, Majay?
Yeah. So I want to go back to the events of the night, right? After those phone calls happened. Enter Brigadier Philani Ndlovu, who was the first cop on site. He sadly passed away. What happens then?
Yeah, actually, the nexus, the connection is from that. Again, I said the first person whom was called was Chico Twala. And the Chico Twala is the one who now called the chairman. But what we cannot tell is that what Kili said in terms of narrating the issues, for the Chico to be able to put the chairman on the clear, to give the chairman the clear picture. That's what happened there, you see. But now, the first thing there, it was, where's the firearm? You see. And then Chico told Kelly that someone will come and fetch the firearm. Make sure that the firearm is hidden. Don't give the firearm to the police officers of Vosloorus, because they are the first person to come to the scene. Yes. So Chico made sure that the firearm is secured. See. And indeed, Kelly secured the firearm. Put it elsewhere. See. And then someone is coming to fetch the firearm. Don't give it to the police officers of Vosloorus. And then that's when things started. The big police officers then went there. And the police officers of Vosloorus were barred to get in there until the big generals have been there. You see. So General Shadrach Sibia was the head of the Hawks by that time. Then he was contacted, you see, by Chico. And they went there together with the Major General by that time, Jebelo Musikiri. He was the head of the detective in Gauteng. Yeah. And then Brigadier Philani Ndlovu was a provincial head of the detective at that time. His boss was Musikiri. Yes. They've been there. So the presence of these people was to make sure that the firearm is secured. They have to go there and fetch in the firearm. I'm not talking about Brigadier Ndlovu. I'm talking about Brigadier Ndlovu was just being driven, being given instruction. So those who knew that this firearm must be taken from there, it's these 2 generals, Sikili and Shadrach Sibia. See. And then, indeed, they started at the hospital where they saw and they confirmed that Sendo has passed on. See, before they go home. Yeah, because everyone then later went there. Remember when they say they took Sendo to hospital to save him? I asked this question. I said to the witness number 1, I said, why, when you arrived at the scene, at the kid's home, you didn't find the person who was shot, Senzo? No, he said, no. According to them, they took him to hospital to save his life. So no, already when they took him to hospital, he was already lifeless body. If you're shot by the bullet of a revolver, it pierces the lung and the heart. Actually, tell me about the heart. I mean, the lung. Even if you can take the needle and just pierce it, you are finished. You see? Maybe you can take 30 minutes. You see? There was a doctor. When the doctor came in, then I was no longer part of the case. But I know that the heart, the lung is sensitive, let alone the heart. So remember the revolver. Yeah, it's peace. I've got that in a color. That postmortem in a color. See, so you can see the size of the wound here. Yes. So the doctor said, this person, the longest time he lived after this is 20 seconds. But the shortest it was 10 seconds. You see? And before they took him to hospital, it was after an hour. But the people will tell you that they took Senzo to hospital to save his life. After an hour to hospital. Are you saying?
So what do you have to say about the death of Philani Ndlovu? Because he was the first police to arrive there.
Philani Ndlovu was also killed because he was going to throw the state under the bus. So in this case, I can tell you about now. That will be including Brigadier Ndlovu. Okay, by then he was unretired and he was already promoted as a Major General.
Shame,
And then including the Tlagatla or Ngomezulu. People who have died in this case now, and I sometimes sit down and pray, my God, I say, did I make a mistake by bringing this case in court? Should I blame myself? That's me when I pray to my God. Because I can no longer stand this thing. 11 people are already dead.
11.
Yes, in this case. 11 people are dead, mysteriously. And now it even caused to, it's finished all the Ndlovus. Because I was talking to the wife of Brigadier Ndlovu after the death, because I know the docket there was inquest, investigation at, is it Port Shepstone? Police station there. The case was opened. So the wife later her body was riddled with a bullet when she was coming from town. She was followed. Yeah. They say it's in Gabi.
So how come they haven't killed you yet?
Myself. Do you wish my death?
No. Don't. I'm just saying.
If 11 people have died,
Yes.
Yeah. It's, I think, no, I should have been the first person to die. You see, my God just doesn't allow this. Whoever wanted to kill me was supposed to ask my God first. Yeah. And come to me and also ask if we can kill you.
So
why I'm saying this, because it's yes, somehow that question, I don't know if my children will see the broadcast and hear that question, why I am not died. I've got a fairly young family, you see. Yeah, and then God protected me. And I always believe that. Even my wife, as now, we are fighting. She won me out of this case. You see? And
you can't blame
my
her.
mother said, no, look, she knows very well I love my job. And I believe that this job is not that I chose. This case was far from me.
It came to you.
It came to me. It just followed me. see,
You know,
it was
we've
brought official.
spoken to Chico Tolo. We had him on the phone. I don't know. I can't remember what episode. And we asked him about you, and he implied that you're like delusional. You're not okay. And then what did he say? Remember? Remember, Ghost Lady?
Yeah, I don't remember.
I've seen. Yes. No, actually, I'm delusional.
Should we call Chico?
There are people. No. There are people. There are people who. You remember what I said? Firstly, I said when I was arrested, the 1st of August, taken in 2023, taken to prison. I'm going to die there. There's people. There's
Or
a
go
person
mad.
that or go mad. You see. So now this thing didn't happen, and unfortunately, and I cried for the very first time, very serious. My brother died when I was in jail. Through a heart attack. You see. He died.
In the interest of justice, I'm sorry, can we get more water?
Yeah.
Can we get more water? Thank you.
Yes.
Sorry, Advocate. In the interest of justice, we know why it's important for this case to be solved. But at the same time, if 11 people have already passed away,
Yeah.
and it's brought so much emotional trauma to everybody. I mean, your brother died while you were in jail. I don't even know how to say this. Is it still worth it pursuing it? I mean, how many more lives have to, will be lost trying to figure out what happened on that night? I mean, 11 people have died already. You lost your brother while you were in jail. The case is still not resolved. Is it still worth it? Obviously, Senzo's family and mom will say yes. And the rest of us South Africans who loved our captain, But when does it end? Who should be next? Whose life is worth being next in line trying to cover up this thing?
Yeah. Actually, there are those people who are praying to wake up on my death, even now. Because as long as this case is on, and they still don't believe that they've escaped. As long as I'm alive, they still don't believe that they've escaped. Those who are involved. You see. So, like I said, at prison, starting at Khosimampuru, I've been called in the office. There was a meeting on the 11th of August. I've been promised 45 million if I get out of this case.
Sure.
And now,
I hope.
by the head of the prison, acting head of the prison, Mr. Mkubane, called me in the meeting, approximately 10 o'clock. You see, said, you've got a career. You're the best lawyer. Even myself, I can use your services. But Senzo Miwa State, is it worthy to risk your life, your career, for someone who's gone? Senzo won't come back. You see, your children, your wife, parents, they need you. It was before the sad news of my brother had been passed on. My brother passed on in October. And coincidentally, though I don't believe that it's coincident, I may not remember exactly when my brother died, but my cousin came and told me this news. My brother was buried on the 26th of October, 2023. Is this coincident that I'm involved in this case? My brother was buried on the date of the 26th of October. Not 2014, but 2023. Well, I was arrested for being involved in the case of Senzo Miwa.
Do you feel like the judicial system failed you?
They failed everyone in South Africa. Not me. Who am I? It is they failed everyone. They failed them. They failed
Because this
everyone.
is the same
So,
thing with,
yeah.
with the Thaba Best case, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like if you got money, you can squash anything, bro.
Yeah. You see, if you are, yeah.
If you have money and power.
After I got out of the prison, that's why I said I lied low. I carry on. I said, now after I got this affidavit and other issues, other news that Longo told me somehow, I said, actually, my being in prison in Sun City. In Sun City, I spent 8 months. So that's why all in all is 17 months. 9 plus 8 is 17. 9 months Hoshimampuru and then 8 months in Sun City, where I started to regroup. Actually, when I left Hoshimampuru, because of the situation also of the poison that was happening, it was actually a quick intervention when I arrived at Sun City. Because the doctor checked my heart. Doctor wanted to take me to hospital like yesterday. See, my heartbeat has changed. They said my heart was then stop. See, the doctor, because they thought now, for taking me, not releasing me and taking me to Sun City, they were trying to delay me so that I can die in prison. See, they were trying to delay and let the poison work. Yeah. And I say, thanks God. God entered in the medical staff of Sun City. They really, my file is still there. And it has to be taken and given my private lawyer. My private medical, you see. So
Isn't that case still going on? Don't you have to go in September?
Is the case. Case is going on 21st of this month. It's coming back. You see. Now, I was about to say, after I got out of the prison, I lie low and I started to sit down. I said, look, why would people want to give me 45 million if I get out of this case? Why me? What is in this case? Because I thought I knew about this case. But I said, no, there is so much that need to happen. I don't think I know much. Then that's when I started my own investigation, my research. You see. And I've got the findings. And I know why. I can even be given 100 million to get out of this case.
Why is that?
Because the heads are going to roll. Serious people are going to go to jail. There is going to be serious damage at the high echelon of the NPA and elsewhere. You see. So I made an investigation after that, and a highly and heavily guided investigation that I made. The finding was that I came across the information that on the 27th, somewhere there, in January 2004, Baloy's son, 10-year-old Tsepo Baloy, shot himself with a .38 revolver at home in Pretoria East, Ferret Lane. His father was not there. According to him, it was only the mother. The 10-year-old had the access to the safe key, go into the safe, and unlock the safe, take out the firearm, .38 special revolver of his father. That was legal. And then he put the firearm here. The entrance of the bullet was from the temple, exit from the head, it hit the ceiling. The mother had the shot. She went in the room, find the boy in the pool of blood. Now, there are some dots that don't connect. And this scenario is not different to what happened to Senzo. And 10 years later, from 2004 to 2014, the same firearm did this miracle.
Jesus. Jesus.
You see. So, they said after Teffo shot himself, he was taken to hospital. Not the police called, not the ambulance called. Was taken to hospital. They called it the Fire Lane Hospital in the area. At hospital, he was destabilized. Charlie, what they are telling is that you be judged. The boy, 10 years, shot himself here with a revolver. The exit is on the head, and then the bullet hit the roof, and the boy is in the blood. The boy is still alive, going to the Fiery Glen Hospital, Pretoria East. At Fiery Glen Hospital, they destabilized him and transferred him to the Velga Hospital. These are in the same vicinity.
Yeah.
Not maybe if you are walking, you are driving. Ambulance. Ambulance can take within 5 minutes. You see, it was during the night. The roads are free, not busy. Past 8. So, at the Velges, that's where the boy died. You see. But now, further to that, how was the boy transported to hospital? How did he manage to arrive at Fiery Lane alive and died only after he was being transferred to the Velges? That's where he died. But now, when you go to Fiery Lane, there's no medical record of Teffo Baloyi. Dating from between January 1st to January 30th. There's no medical record. When you say Teffo has been at Fiery Lane, you will be judged. No. You never make it there. But yes, it's a fact he passed on at the Velges Hospital. You see. So, no police, no ambulance. Why would the boy be transported privately? And then why was Senzo, 10 years later, why Senzo, there was no ambulance called? Why would Senzo be transported privately to Sepong Hospital? And I know, I can tell you now, even the doctor has confirmed this. If Senzo, after the shooting, he lived long, it's 20 seconds. You see. Now, are you saying that Teffo was taken from home alive to Fiery Lane? No. Teffo was taken straight to the Velges, where the light was made. Remember, when you have to be killed for the sacrificial, you have to wait until your blood gets dry. Sacrifice. See. So these two deaths were for sacrifice. The killing of Teffo in 2004, January, was for sacrifice. The death of Senzo, 2014, 26 October, he stayed for an hour before he was taken to hospital. The blood has been worked the way it was worked. It was for sacrifice. See. And then ultimately, and I hope it's the end, and then it's truth. This case has to collapse. Because Baloyi was not supposed to be part of this, because he was in this case to mislead the court. the firearm that killed Senzo is not 9mm, allegedly belong to accused number 3. The firearm belongs to Advocate Baloyi that killed Senzo.
Goodness. Yo. Yeah.
So this is the reason why Teffo should get 100 million and get out of this case. But my conscience won't allow. And should I have taken that money? Your question, McG, why are you still alive? Should I have taken that money, 45 million first, I was going to die. My God was going to allow me to die, to be killed. I didn't take it. That's why my God is still keeping me safe. And to make sure that the truth come out.
All costs.
You see? So what you see, guys, now, with the lawyers there paid by the legal aid, now the money is something like towards 7 million that has already been paid to those guys, so-called defense lawyers. This is a sham case. It's a sham trial. It's acting. See, there is agreement between these lawyers and the Legal Aid South Africa that they should run until this case is finalized. These guys must be found guilty and they'll be given life by Ratam Khwatling. See, and these people, the lawyers, they told they should not recuse the judge. If they recuse the judge, legal aid will stop paying them. This is what is happening. I written the letter to the chief executive officer, Mantiti Kola of Legal Aid South Africa, to say, with immediate effect, terminate the funding of these lawyers here because it's the sham trial here. They're just here to make sure the poor guys will be found guilty. Here's a letter, McG, 24 June 2025.
Yeah. 24 June 2025. Dear Madam, urgent demand for termination of the funding of the judiciaries under case Pretoria. What?
Judicase.
Sorry. Murder of the late Senzo Meyiwa.
So she still didn't respond to me. So after all this, let's watch and see what's going to happen on the 21st of July. If these people, they are still going to be confident.
Which one is this? What's this one? This one is?
That one is that one of... this one is the long way affidavit. So you want to read it for the record?
Is this the long way affidavit?
Yeah, the one that I got on the 8th of September in prison. Longo was staying at section A2. I was at section A1. I went there. Sundays, free flow, there is access because the people, we go to the various churches. So I accessed Longo. Longo, when he arrived in prison, first time, he wanted me. People came twice. I said, no, I don't want anything about that boy. I don't want to go and see him. But he forced. That time, then that's when I agree. They said, no, Prati, please, that guy want to see you. That's when I went there. Then I arrived there, tell story. He started to tell me, I think after 2 or 3 minutes, when he was telling me all this thing that he no longer having the life, he wants to come and testify everything. It doesn't seem him. He's got no life. He doesn't sleep. The same applies to Kelly. You see.
Is that his handwriting?
This is my handwriting.
Okay.
Yeah, he was dictating.
Okay.
I was writing.
Oh.
So
Yes.
that stamp.
Myself, I'm the officer of the court.
I understand.
Yes.
I'm saying that stamp, that's confirms that he gave you that information.
This stamp is a stamp of deputy. Okay, this stamp is a stamp of. Remember, after I got this statement, I wanted this affidavit to be given. By that time, Advocate Gomez was still alive. I was the only person. He was the only person that was communicating with me. He was even coming to court. I want to give him. So I handed this statement to the Deputy Judge President. They do have. The NPA, they do have this affidavit, everything. So now, if these people who are there calling themselves defense lawyers, they want these guys to be released, I said, this is a statement you can use. But none of them want to use this statement.
What's on that
They
statement?
just want to be there and argue something that they don't even know. Because
What's there?
Huh?
What is there?
It's the long way saying that, in this statement, long way say that, yes, he acknowledges he was not inside when Kelly shot Senzo, but he was explained to him. And he said, indeed, this is what I was told. It's Kelly who shot Senzo. He was confirming this to me, other than other witnesses there that they said to me. Yes. Because the same witnesses that I know, and they explained to me about this, they are the same people that explained to Longo.
Jeez, the whole story is here.
Yeah.
What does it say?
No,
It says, I, Longwe Twala, state further under oath in English and say, however, it was fatal mistake that Kelly Kumalo shot and killed Senzo instantly on the 26th of October 2014 at approximately 8:30. When Kelly shot Senzo, I was outside and I heard gunshot. While I was outside, I went so fast inside to see what was happening. However, before I got inside, I saw Senzo's friends running outside the house. I got inside the house and found Kelly crying and holding. Senzo Mewa was bleeding, not to die. It was then everyone coming inside the house to see what happened. Jeez. Goes on and on, bro.
that's why we've got a copy. I think.
Yes. I wanted to ask you, you accused the previous judge of witchcraft. Does that work in the court of law? Like
Myself?
no. What's your experience with
Just
witchcraft?
normal. No, I said there is a witchcraft in this case, in this area. It's what I was feeling, you see. And then ultimately Judge Mamela is out. And then what I can tell you now, all right, what people don't know is that Judge Mamela was not well, and then the president, he applied to be granted a retirement on the basis of medical reasons. And the president has granted him that retirement. His own retirement, Judge Mamela.
Mhm.
Yeah, so we were able to talk. What you have seen, the circus that you have seen, the action that you have seen, he was under pressure. He told me that he was pushed to report me to LPC by the Deputy Judge President.
Mm.
Deputy Judge Presidents is the one of South Gauteng and the one in North Gauteng. You see, they were pushing him. Now we are in talking term. Now he's free.
Yeah.
So I respect that man. I respect him.
Advocate Teffo. Ghost Lady, any question you want to ask? Is there any question that you want to ask before we leave?
Yes, advocate. So I just want clarity on the part about this firearm. You said it's an unlicensed firearm that Longwe had, but it belonged to his dad, and then later revealed the story about how it actually belongs to Baloy. How did it get there?
Okay. So the puzzle between Baloy, Chico, Longwe, and all those things, they don't make sense.
Yes. What's the connection?
Connection, yeah.
Longwe and Silo, we know. But why?
Yeah. Yeah, no. Good question. Actually, that the firearm is unlicensed firearm to Chico.
Okay.
But it's licensed firearm of Advocate Baloy.
Okay.
And he done his own admission, yeah. Megji, I forgot to say, read this, remember this thing, you see, but you'll read it later. So now the issue is this. After the death of Teffo
Yes.
in January 2004,
Yes.
the son of Baloyi, who could have been 31 years now.
Uh-huh.
There was a bit of tussle, disagreement, or the sort of domestic violence at home. The lawyer fighting the woman, the wife, you see, and then to say, dispose your firearm. You see. So this firearm was disposed. Fele was taken to Chico. You see. There is unconfirmed rumor, which somehow when I tell you, it will make sense, that Chico and Baloyi, they've got different fathers but one mother. So Chico is in other words, is a brother and step-brother on the base of the father, but it's a brother on the base of the mama. The mother, Chico's mother married 3 times. First marriage, Chico was born, took the father's surname. Second marriage, Baloyi was born, took the father's surname. So I don't know the third born in the third marriage. Yes. So this, God willing, if I'm there, and Baloyi must be called, and he must explain this relationship.
Okay.
Yes. He must confirm or deny.
Okay.
Yes. But the fact of the matter is that firearm is the same one. You see? So I opened the case. Garsfontein, case number 291 of 1 January 2025, after I got out of the prison, after this investigation. And the allegation is that the offense is that the negligent handling of the firearm, the concealment of the death, and concealing the firearm. See? Then later on, I make a supplementary affidavit after I find other things that actually the death of Teffo was ritually related as much as the death of Senzo. See? So I was saying Baloyi should be charged. Baloyi and his wife should be charged for the murder. Because there's no way that after Teffo shot himself, he was alive. He was unalive same day. That's why there's no medical record at the Fairy Clan Hospital, where they say he was just stabilized and taken to Velges, where was the confirmed date. See.
Dudu, you got some questions from chillers?
Yeah, so I think everything else, I think we've covered it, other questions that they had. But this one, I think it speaks more into your well-being. So they wanted to find out that how are you doing and how is your family doing? And I think I also wanted to touch on this question because earlier you and I spoke on the phone, right? And you spoke about, a few things with regards to your children and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's also important to touch on that just to show the people how the case affected you holistically, but also, your children and your family.
Even Senzo's children as well.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Actually, after I denied all this temptation of money, that's when I realized that actually this is very deep. See, I've been brought in jail because of this case. And if I cannot toe the line, my life will be made miserable. And it's through God's mercy that I'm still alive after taking the poison. Through the chicken lick and during the visit, this person was appointed special to make sure that I get killed. He was a fellow inmate there in prison. And the guy has been given 2 lives. He was there for the rape of the minor. And as I'm talking now, I've received about 3 messages. The guy is now being at the sentence place. He wants to see me, for which it has been rumored that he wants to tell me more things, why there was this action, why there was these issues. Because it was in December 2023. When I was saying that I will go home, I won't spend December here. When I got this Khosimamporo, actually there were 2 heads of, they were acting, they were rotating. So the one who was deputy director of the corrections, he told me straight that, therefore, your case is difficult for us. There are 3 politicians who are interested in your case, and they are making our life very difficult. We don't fight you. And indeed, people in prison, the prisoners were like, not the prisoners, they cannot, because I was at the awaiting trial. Those guys, those people know me. Lucky, and I say thanks to this case, because they know me about this case. They will come to me and seek advice when they go to court, and they will get the bail. They won't come back. But I remained there, you see. So now, what happens in relation to that? When I press this, the acting head of the prison to tell me, who are those people? He told me straight. And I don't even having any, I will not beat around the bush to mention their name as he mentioned. And I understand why. Because I even opened the case against those people before I went to jail. You see, he said, talk about the Minister of Police, for which I know, to speak it clearly. The Minister of Correction Service and Constitution. By that time, the prisons and the justice were held by one minister, which happened to be Ronald Lamola. Yes. And the president of the EFF, Sir Julius Malema. These are the 3 people that made my life difficult and wanted me to be in jail. That's why I spent 17 months. Yes. So now, like I'm saying.
Yeah, sorry to cut you off. Just so we can also go towards the question where it's you've already detailed how all of this panned out, and you've denied the money that they offered you. So while all of this is happening, how is your family sustaining themselves? What happens?
Yes, by the will of God, my family, when I got out of the prison, I'm a pauper. I've got nothing. My children are out of the school. I've got a fairly young family. The eldest member of the family is 10 years, 10 years this June. The second born will be 9 years in September. The last born is one and the only girl who is on 7 years now. She's 6 years. She'll be 7 in January next year. They were attending the school not far from me, which is called your model school. And by the time when I was arrested, I've already paid them for their fees for the year. But the only fees that need to be paid, it was for the fees for extra mural lessons, and then my girl is interested in the ballroom dance. Yeah, and the young one, I mean the boys are interested in the soccer. See, there are some soccer clinics. So since then, they were kicked out of the school by the end of 2023. Actually, when they went back to school in 2024, right? 2024, they went back to school. So when I was thinking that the things will be okay, I'll be at home in April. That's when I got extended to Johannesburg. So in a nutshell, Sister D, my life is difficult. We've got nothing to fend us. On the 23rd of June this year, Sheriff came and cleaned up my place, took the furniture, everything, because I'm owing the rental. Where I was staying, I was paying 17,000 a month. See, the rental to the value of 182,000. Despite the fact that I had a meeting with the landlord and his lawyers. I tried to speak to them to say, consolidate all the areas money and then see how then I can sign the acknowledgement of the debt so that I can pay. I was thinking that meeting was on the first week of May. And then, March. I thought on the 15th of May, of April, things will be okay. So my agreement with them was that on or before the 15th of April, I would have paid my money, the money. My things would have been dealt with. Like I was saying that the issue is that I've been representing the people with the contingency in the police. What needs to be done is just for the sheriff to go and take the money from the SAPS. See, the cases are done. See, yeah, but now, this thing is the system now. Sheriff is saying, cannot go and auction the property of the Minister of Police because I'm in strike of the role. And I don't know what he has to do with the sheriff. But it is because of the system. See. So everything has been delayed deliberately. Yeah. So as of now, ultimately, we ended up taking the children to public school. That side where I'm saying, but it's very far. So that's where they are. And then, but it is difficult for them because they are not used to that type of school where their vernac is Soto or Spady. Even the elder one once said to me, he said, Papa Esh, that school is messy. The teachers are so vulgar, no respect at all, you see. And my friends there are speaking broken English, and I'm speaking broken Spady there. Yeah. So, in short, dear, life is not easy. But now, and then even in terms of my office, when I got arrested, I was going to occupy the new premises in that side of the Pretoria East, because I realized how dangerous it is, city center now, Pretoria. So I was in prison. I've got the furniture worth close to 200,000 in my office. So it has been kept safe here. So I was owing. Then there I'm owing something like 108,000. But I've spoken to the landlord as well there, and the man who I have had understanding. I said, consolidate all the debt, which came to 108,000. Then I said, no. Then consolidate that. Then I sign acknowledgement of debt, and then give him new contract that I'll pay monthly. Because I know once I got in the office, it's easy for me. I'll make that money. You see. So now I'm not in the office. But
You're not disbarred, ne? You're not disbarred.
I'm not disbarred.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. At least.
No, that one, they are wishing that I'm not disbarred. I'm very much, where is that? Oh, I thought I brought the letter because after that, I went to LPC, Gauteng, searching for my status, only to find that I was owing 12,600 and something. Then I was by that time I was in prison. Then I paid that money. I settled that. Then I said, then after I settled that, they confirm everything is settled. They never tell me about this part or whatever, you see. And then I wanted the certificate of good standing. They said, no, for the certificate of good standing, and then I should pay 200 rand.
Mm.
All they were paid by my wife. There's a proof.
Mm.
You see, she paid 200 rand, and they say it will take me 3 to 10 days to get that. But it took them long until now.
Before you go, you mentioned Comrade Julius Malema.
Yeah.
What does he have against you? Like, why? What did you do to him?
Yeah, you remember during the presser of Malema but when they were opening their new offices there at office, they call it Winnie Mandela in Gandhi Square.
Oh, yes,
He had
Gandhi
a
Square,
presser.
yes.
Remember other guy, I think it's a SABC guy, if not certain, asked him about what is your take about Advocate Teffo withdrawn from the Senzo Mayor case. If you can check to the Julius Malema's presser ranting about Advocate Teffo, whereby he said, even if his chicken feet can be stolen, I'm the worst lawyer that he can ever think about. Yes. So to me, no, I opened the case against Malema for that. You see, because by saying that to me, he's undermining the Mayor family.
But why would he say that? Like, what does he have against you?
That's what I'm asking myself, actually, to be honest. Why would you say that to me? Say that about me? And further, what makes me also further? And you'll remember, it was before there was this thing of struggle of the role. He even say, this man is not deserved to be called a lawyer, an advocate. Check that, you'll listen to that. So, in this, all the rumors and everything, Malema had influence in these issues of arms struggle of the role. You understand? He said, no, I don't deserve to be called advocate. If there is any, the bar or whatever that I belong, they should take the title from me. He said that. Just to be sure of that.
And you haven't spoken to him, you haven't asked him, and then skip on munch.
Yeah, so now I opened the case. Remember, Malema is a member of the Judicial Service Commission, where they are appointing the judges. And how can the person at that position say this about the lawyer? It's another thing. And I never spoken to him, Malema. I've never spoken to him. He never even apologized. He never did anything. But it's fine. I'm where I am. But now I know that. And when the officers told me that these 3 people are involved in me, and they are assuring the president that, don't worry, you won't be sued. They will sue the state. Then when the minister is telling you that this accused person who is in prison wrongfully so, you as the president who are there and everything, there's nothing wrong you are doing. Keep this person here. You see? Yeah. Should you release this person, you must know that your job is finished.
In closing, man, JJ, any last question?
Is it worth it in the end? The well-being of your family, yourself?
Yeah.
Is it worth it being this deep in this thing? Why don't you just get up and be like, sharp, and then go take care of your family and practice law and look at other cases?
Yeah. You know, God doesn't want the cowards, eh? God hates the cowards. And if God has appointed you, He won't leave you alone. I'm telling you, I've accepted the reason for me to go to court, to go to prison. It was a calling. I took everything spiritually. It's God. And when I got out of this case on the 12th of July, 2022, I knew that I'll be free, and I knew that they will come after me. You see, it was not me who would pull out. God said, I pull you out so that you can see what is deeper inside here. So where I am now, I'm at the end. See, I'm at that winning, I'm at that
Final stretch.
Final stage, exactly. So I cannot say Yes, I understand. And anyone who says that, is it worth it? Why can't you get out of this? See, that comes, it doesn't come in. It doesn't sink in. But I'll have the answer. Look, what God gave you won't be hindrance to you. God give you this and knowing that you shall overcome. No matter how difficult it is, you will overcome.
Amen.
You know, what I went through, many people will say, you know, Teffo, we don't know what kind of the person you are. Say, no. Let my Lord be praised, not me. And here the people say you are strong. I'm not strong. I'm the weakest. But God's carrying me. See? So if you are in this realms of godly situation, ordinary people will just see that this guy is struggling, suffering, but why? Why is he holding on? And I say, but they don't know that it's not you who's doing all these things. God wants to show the world that if you believe, if I've chosen you, I've chosen you. And God will tell you that I won't choose the coward. I won't choose the people who along the way, they will want to say, we turn back. We turn against you. God doesn't want to be disappointed. When he comes to you and says, I choose you, he knew that you will go through. You will go through.
Amen. Man.
Yeah. That is my answer.
Powerful, powerful. Ghost lady, you got something?
Yes. No. The advocate is a true definition of a mighty man of valor. And I'm glad there's a campaign.
Spoken like a woman who's been chosen.
No, he's the chosen one. Honestly, I'm nowhere close. There's a campaign. The stats. What is it? Fund the body. Becker Buddy. Yes. I don't know, did you start it or did you aware of it? So there's a funding that people are just coming together, like donating money towards you, just to help you as well.
For Africa Teffo?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yes. Yeah. So we can also implore the Achilles as well to just assist where they can. It's on the Becker Buddy. That is the name of the website.
Beckabuddy.com.
Yeah, Beckabuddy. So
there are some people who, other guys who are running this campaign because for Mkonazi.
Yes.
Oh, so it's
they said, this guy, they said, no, look, after this, and we realized that Mkonazi said all these things, then the spotlight zoom on you. So we cannot leave you outside.
Okay.
So we said, I said, guys, whatever is good for you think is good for me, I accept that.
Okay.
They just wanted the permission from me.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's there. But no, some 20 rands are trickling in, everything.
Okay.
Because initially, this guy said to me, how much did you lose so that we can do this campaign? You know what? It's difficult. I cannot say, guys, raise 1 million for me. Honestly speaking, I've lost a lot. Yeah. But money is something else. Sentimental value.
Yes.
When my child are not going to school.
Goodness.
You're fighting with your wife.
Yeah, things
You
are
see?
good.
You're not getting bums. You know what I mean?
Man.
Man, that's bad, dog.
Look,
Man.
I've stayed in prison. I've stayed in prison for 17 months. No conjugal rights. And I get out of there, powerful man. You know?
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to have this thing, you know? Yes. Yeah. So then I'm really become spirited.
Yeah.
Before I got there, I was something else.
Yeah.
Out of that, I'm a different
What
person.
is this, bro? Advocate?
I'm a
What is
different
this?
person.
Which one is this one now?
That one is a warrant of arrest for Kelly Kumalo. It was not executed.
What?
We didn't talk about it. Yes.
What do you mean?
Yeah, no, there were 6 warrants of arrest. They executed only 5. Those 5 guys you see there. But Kelly's warrant was not executed because Baloyi doesn't want Kelly to come and testify because Kelly wants to come and testify and speak the truth. So they don't want him.
Is that like official? This?
This?
Yeah.
Yes, it's warrant.
Oh, well,
Can you show
Is it
the? Can you show
J50?
the? Can you
Is
show
it
the?
J50?
Can you show the? Look at this. Can you zoom in?
It's,
Can you
Does
read
it
it
have
there?
IDs and
yeah, it's got addresses.
Oh, it's got addresses, yeah,
Yeah, okay,
because-
just maybe read it.
details.
Yeah.
Because of popular.
Yeah, yeah.
Warrant of arrest, whereas from written application by senior public prosecutor Nonhlanhla Khumalo, and then it gives her address on the 26th of October 2020, committed the crime of conspiracy to commit murder and murder.
Yes.
Wow.
Because Kelly Kumalo has been considered to be the mastermind in this case, communicating with these 5 guys.
There's the case number.
See. And then,
Okay, don't show it because it's got her
Yeah,
address and
details, yeah.
and details. We don't want to show that, you know.
mm,
Oh, she's 37.
she was interested.
at the time.
Oh,
At the time.
Yo, bro, Advocate Dev, thank you so much
Sure.
for your time, man. This is crazy. So much to process, eh?
Thanks for hosting me, guys. I feel light because
You were carrying this all
Came
by
out.
yourself.
Yeah, and you can see my body. I don't have a body. See, I'm nobody.
But when this is all said and done, what do you want to be remembered as?
You remember?
Mm.
I'm not modest, but I was saying to other person that I'm just a village boy, eh?
Mm.
Yeah, and my mother, I'm being grounded. My parents are all still alive.
Oh,
You
beautiful.
see,
So lucky.
my mother will be 75 on this woman's month, 2nd of August. She was born that. And then she said, I'm not better than anyone. See, I'm not different to anyone. I should be always humble, respect anyone. I'm not special. At home, we're born in 6. First 3 boys and the ladies 3 come after the boys. There was a good family planning. Eh? So when we match, you say, all right, I'm firstborn. I'll use the lobolas of the firstborn of the girls to marry. And the secondborn, we use this one. We are pairing like this, like the straws. You see? Yeah, unfortunately, what happened, the firstborn of the ladies passed on. Yeah, after the marriage, she was married to, she got married, but she passed on somewhere in 2017.
Mm.
And then the last born of the boys passed on when I was in jail through the heart attack. So, let God made it. Let me make to be remembered the way it will please God. As a human being, I will choose to be remembered in my own way. But if horses were wishes, the beggars will ride. It's only God who will decide my destination.
Yes.
Maybe I may say, go back to this case, deal with it, finalize it. The people know the truth thereafter. May God remember me and take me to Him because I belong to Him. If this case is finalized, closed, the truth is known, I don't mind to go to my God.
Skull. Do you watch Vikings? Skull. Skull. Thank you, Advocate Teffo. Thank you so much for your time, man. Wow. Yo,
for the
we out
hosting.
here, man.
Yeah.
Podcast and chill. Boom. If you've made it this far, we really appreciate you guys. Make sure you support by subscribing, liking, sharing, and don't forget to comment. Kezo.
Ay, imenzeni. Imenzeni. Ay, imenzeni. Imenzeni. Ay, imenzeni. Ay, chillers, punch. Ay.